Okay, we're both almost fit 1600s, guys. Pretty standard. This is like the Gio Costa team, isn't it? So it'd be specs on the Golden Go. That's how it works, right? Pretty sure. I think that means it's Sash on the Whimsicott as well. Should be able to go Sneasel King Gambit, I think. And then Volcarona is very reasonable here, I think. I'm not the biggest fan of the Dragapults, but it could be good. Slowbro, again, could be good. If the Golden Go's dealt with, it could be good. Torterra. I mean, they got the Dragonite, so they got off the ground with the Sand Tomb. Oh, it's the Banded Dragonite on this team. Is it, like, assuming it's still the same Pokemon, should be the Banded Dragonite. So then it's not Scale Shot, so my Dragapult could be a bit more free. I think I'm going to go Slowbro here. I mean, I know I'm going Slowbro. I clicked Slowbro and then OK, so I am going Slowbro. But that is my decision. And that is a cool trainer card. Okay, they did just go with Golden Go, and I am confident that is a Specs Golden Go. So I believe I can just Diaclaw here and Kowtow Cleat them. I suspect they will trick my King Gambit, which is why I want to Kowtow Cleat them. Or they're just going for Terra Steel, Make It Rain, and wasting the Golden Go. Yeah, because you're not KOing my King Gambit, and then I'll just be able to Sucker Punch you next turn. So that seems quite odd to me, that they made that decision. But there we go. Because they're also unburdening my Sneasler, so yeah. I mean, Swords Dance would have been pretty good there. But this works. This is perfectly fine. Now, are they still the Sash on the Whimsicott? I think they should be. They are not. Okay. Is that better for me? Don't know if that's better for me. I mean, Swords Dance would have been better because I could have just close combated the Golden Go. But that's okay. I can close combat it now as long as Incineroar doesn't come in. But if Incineroar comes in, they define me. And it's Garchomp, so that should be okay. Now I suspect they should be going for Earthquake here, right? Be surprised if they don't. Like, switch to Dragonite and Earthquake makes sense in my head. So I kind of want to Coaching myself. And if I Terra Dark and they stay in, it's not so ideal. Just gonna regular old Kowtow Cleave it. Yeah, they had to do that, and it's surely got to be the Dragonite. It's the Sneasler, so they can't Earthquake. Okay. That's okay. So I have the Coaching, and now they shouldn't be able to KO my King Gambit, and I should get the +1 hit into the Garchomp. They did Earthquake. So they just Earthquake their own Sneasler. What? What? That was weird. And I'm going to Rough Skin KO myself now, which is a bit awkward. Yeah, this is very awkward now. But I do KO them. So actually, though... Got my Covert Cloak on the Volcarona. So what's the best way around of doing this? I can't immediately Terra my Slowbro because of the close combat. But then surely I can. Because then that would just free up the extra turn for Volcarona. Yeah, they can't KO both Pokemon if I Terra Dark the Slowbro. And if I go for Scald into the Sneasler and Flamethrower into the Golden Go, then like you have to double the Volcarona to KO it, unless they have Power Gem, and also Close Combat the Slowbro on the same turn. But even then, my Slowbro might clutch it with just its EVs and the fact that they've gone for non-step Power Gem. If they go for Shadow Ball into the Slowbro, then I definitely win. As far as I can see, this should be guaranteed. I can't see a way I don't get through this now. Maybe Power Gem into Volcarona and Dire Claw Shenanigan into the Slowbro. That's probably the only way that I should be able to lose here, right? Dire Claw Shenanigan is what they're going for. That is no Shenanigan. So, should be okay, right? Because Dire Claw does not KO me from there. So only critical hit Dire Claw can do it now. And my Covert Cloak stops any shenanigans. In fact, it was kind of a wasted terror on the Slowbro, because it would have lived to make it rain and the Dire Claw. But Dire Claw does not KO me. Like so. Cool. Back to the 1600s, hooray! I'm not sure where I want to stop my run when I reach a certain number. Like, do I just keep going for the whole 45 and just see what happens? Because you kind of got to maybe divide the actual number by 3 or 4. Like, somewhere in between. To get roughly where your final position's going to be. Okay, so it's just the Marco Silva team. What did I do against this? Not many people ran this against me in practice. I think it was Sneasler Dragapult. Or was it still Slowbro Torterra? Because then I Terra the Torterra. Because usually they go in, like from what I remember, they go in Sin P2 against me. I mean, the Slowbro is still very, very good here, regardless. So I think I'm going to go with that. I do want Dragapult, and they have a P2, so I'll bring the Sneasler. The only issue is if they go the Charizard mode, then they will blast through me, just like you may have seen. That's a cool Trinity card that you might have seen with a Sunny Day Typhlosion Eruption, because my slow mode isn't quick enough to break through that. But yeah, like I said, P2 Incineroar. Just as expected. Because they are inclined to Ice Beam my Torterra, and I go for my Terra Poison, and then I'm fine. There's no way to reasonably train either of these Pokemon to stop the special attack boost. So let's Yawn and Terra Santomb the P2. This is usually Fake Out, Slowbro, and Ice Beam the Torterra. Nope, they're going for Trick Room, potentially, unless they're slow. They are going for Trick Room. Well, that's a big blunder from them, because Slowbro underspeeds their entire team, apart from Torkoal, and then resists the Torkoal. Because the Ursaluna runs some speed, so it can benefit from the Jump Plus Tailwind. So, yeah, I am perfectly content with that. Alright. So then, let's Yawn this P2. And let's stockpile. There's no real downsides to this. They'll probably knock off my Slowbro and do some good damage. But if they Parting Shot, they're not doing much damage this turn. And if they stay in an attack, then I'll just slack off, and it'll be fine. Because they're allowing me free stockpiles. just Ice Beam. Rather than Terra Blast for some reason. It's not going to KO. And now I will simply slack off. And do I Leech Seed or do I stockpile again? I'm going to stockpile again, I think. Because then I should be able to live a Headlong Rush from the Ursaluna. It's funny they went for Trick Room with both my Pokemon on the speed. Now, are they going to go for Terra Blast instead? Like they should? No, they're still going for Ice Beam. So maybe they don't have Terra Blast. And with no item, that is not doing as much. Like they're allowing me to just boost up my Torterra, which is very kind of them. Alright, let's go for Slack Off again. Let's Leech Seed the Porygon 2 to start whittling away at it. I mean, I say whittling away at it. Look how much damage it's taken from just Sandtomb. There we go. They finally switch. And there's the Ursaluna. Okay, cool. It's a shame I didn't go for the Ursaluna with the Leech Seed, because that would have been slightly more recovery and start to chip away at it a bit more. Now, I would be surprised if Headlong Rush gets me, because it's effectively a neutral hit. And my Torterra should even live a Facade. So let's go for Scald and Leech Seed into the Ursaluna. I could have protected and Scalded, or protected and Calm Minded. But that's okay. They didn't even Terra. Well, I was expecting them to Terra, so they didn't actually take much damage, but that's fine. Because now they're definitely in range of Scald even if they Terra. I guess not if they go Torkoal, which they probably do have in the back. Like I said, this shouldn't KO, like so. So that's good. And like they are for sure in range of Scald now, even in Terra and in Sun, because they've dropped their defenses as well. They're going to take Burn and Leech Seed. So this has gone very, very smoothly. Cool. So now, yeah, Trick Room's over, so they can actually KO me. Let's go for, what did I have in the back? Dragapult, Sneasler. The Ursaluna and Sandtomb, because if they KO my Torterra, I still just KO the Ursaluna, and then that'll be fine. Yeah, this should be a worthwhile trade. I was debating protecting, but this should still be fine. So I can go into my Sneasler and just fake out now. Well, they even stay asleep, so now I can go into my Dragapult and just Dragon Darts. Would that be better? Don't know if that'd be better. Sneasler might be better. I'm gonna go Sneasler. My Sneasler gets intimidated. But what I can do is I can fake out the Porygon 2, and then the Leech Seed is still active on the Porygon 2, so then the fake out and the Leech Seed should get it. And then I'll be able to Yawn the Incineroar, and then it will be stuck in and have to sleep. And then my Dragapult beats Jumpluff, Charizard, or Torkoal that's waiting in the back. That's not quite Leech Seed range. But, you know. This became incredibly safe now. Yeah, there's the Leech Seed, which might put me back to Sash, actually. No, it's not going to. Not quite. So now this is Diaclor into the Porygon 2, and it is Yawn again into the Incineroar just to guarantee that thing is going to sleep. Whatever it is. Because if they Parting Shot, then I get the Yawn onto the other thing. And if they stay in, they are asleep. And it was just Flare Blitz, that's okay. So that doesn't even KO. So the Incineroar is now asleep. And I would suspect it's Torkoal. Like so. So now let's Yawn the Torkoal and switch to Dragapult. And then I can just keep targeting the Torkoal because close combat will just KO the Incineroar at some point. Although they haven't used their Terra yet, have they? So I need to keep that in mind, that that might be a way back in for them. So it might be worth considering just Outrage here. It's probably Scald, right? Just attack and then just Outrage. Then that will go into the Incineroar potentially. No, Dragon Dart should be fine. That's understandable. That's good damage. Oh, it's Citrus. Okay. I think it was Assault Vest on the actual Marco team, right? And they stay asleep, so this makes it even more comfortable. So let's go for Scald against the Torkoal and Dragon Darts again, I think. Should be fine, even though the Torkoal is probably going to protect. It didn't, that's fine. And this knockoff won't KO the Slowbro, but it will KO the Dragapult. But now I just close combat to the Incineroar, and the game is over. So, like I said that they usually go OP2 Incineroar, and they did, and that is not the correct way to go about this, because the Slowbro Torterra actually does very well against them, as you saw. Right, so they still have Terra available. So I need to keep that in mind. So it might be worth just Diacloring instead. How many turns of Sun is that? 2. Okay. Yeah, Scald and Diaclor should get them. Should be fine. I mean, I can consider coaching. Yeah, there's the Terra. It should be fine, because we've seen how much knockoff does. So even a critical hit knockoff won't get me. Yeah, I wasn't going to fall for the Terra Ghost. And that will just speed things up maybe a turn, because they might get KO'd this turn. Yeah, it still would have two-shot. And it actually perfectly gets it. Perfectly calced for. There we go. But that was overall quite comfortable. I think the only real, like, improvement could have been just I do protect the Torterra as I KO the Ursaluna, because then actually how do they break through the Torterra? But it was still perfectly fine. Surprised we don't see more of Marco's team, because it got... It won an international and then got second at the following regional. And I know it's theoretically outdated or whatever, because people will know their matchup against it, but... it's probably still good. And then just... people aren't really using it. Is that another game that hasn't updated? I swear that it should be 22 at the moment. I mean, you'd have watched the video, you'd have been able to check, but this is the team that won the Victory Road challenge just before this, that Shohei Kimura was able to use. Or able to win with, I should say. It's like, really, I should actually go to Victory Road and see what the stuff was. Obviously, it could have changed, but... let's see. My theory against Mousehold Annihilate is Dragapult Sneasler, because they won't know that I actually underspeed, shouldn't feel the need to Terra the Mousehold, and then suddenly Close Combat KOs the Mousehold and Terra Blast KOs the Annihilate. Right, where is it? I'm not seeing it come up immediately on their website. There we go, from the August challenge. That's it, that's it. Cool. Yeah, it's a focus. Oh, it's a focus. No, it's a focus slash Mousehold. No! That completely screws my game plan. Right. Oh well, too late. And then let's go with Corona and King Gambit. Oh, them having Sash is like gonna screw me completely. Because like my theory against Mousehold Annihilate is not gonna hold true. That's a cool trainer card. Because they can just follow me and be okay. I mean, they did go Mousehold Annihilate. So... I mean, I could also Coaching. Coaching Dragon Darts would just KO the Mousehold if they follow me. But it wouldn't... if they beat up, then it goes wrong. Them most likely being Sash is very annoying. I mean, I'm expecting double protect here. No, it is just following me. Okay, so this, I think, was the correct way to do it, because now, so long as they're Sash, in fact, even if not, I won't Oko them with the first dart. So this has surely got to be the better way of doing it. Yeah, that is now KO'd. And they will bulk up, but I won't have activated their Rage Fist, but I will on the next turn because I locked into Dragon Darts. But I can easily switch the Dragapult and Coaching whatever comes in as well. That would also work. It's just Rillaboom. Okay. Well, I'll attempt to Diaclaw the Rillaboom. I won't, but I will attempt to, and I'll switch to Volcarona. And this is a Miracle Seed for Rillaboom as well, not Assault Vest, theoretically, if it is the same team. And they've used their Terror immediately, which is good. I mean, that was completely pointless, because you saw that I was banded based on the damage, so that was a waste. But I guess now they can't burn themselves as they Rage Fist my Volcarona. So that's one bonus of going for this. That did way too much with that critical hit. That's not ideal. Right, let's go for... I mean, they can't Terra the Rillaboom anymore. So I can just now go for Diaclaw and Flamethrower into it, right? Right? I don't see a downside to that. Because that, yeah, like, that doesn't KO. And that doesn't matter. And I still haven't activated the Rage Fist yet on the... You know, like, so yeah, they are bulking up, which is going to be a massive issue. But... I haven't activated Rage Fist yet. It is Dragonite, okay. So I should be able to Diaclaw it and Terra Fairy Blast it, right? That's got to be the correct play. If they protect, then I'll just do the same thing, because they won't KO either Pokemon. But then, because they don't have Extreme Speed. So, again, theoretically, if it's the same team. And I surely should be able to 1v4 the Annihilate, even though it's +2. Cool. So, that should KO, right? If it doesn't, awkward. Because then it's a 1v3. Because this shouldn't KO, because the last one was a critical hit. Like so. And that did KO. Perfect. Okay, so... I can attempt some Diaclaw shenanigans now. I'm forced to start activating the Rage Fist, but, you know, kind of have to. I need to be wary of them just Drain Punching my Kingambit, and therefore recovering everything. So I need to leave Kingambit till right at the end, if I can help it. I mean, if I'm coaching, I don't think they can KO my Sneasler. I think I want to just go for Diaclaw and Quiver Dance. And that is why I went for Diaclaw. And now that one extra turn should just seal it. Because now my Sneasler can switch out and preserve its Focus Sash if necessary. I can, like, if they stay asleep another turn, then I definitely have it because my Sneasler will go back to Focus Sash. And, well, and actually, no, I just attack, because if they attack Volcarona, then I do go back to Focus Sash. So it is just attack now. Even though this is resisted, that's a good chunk. This is also a good chunk. And yeah, the game is over. So, I think I was probably still okay without the sleep, but that definitely helped. And they are such very like the winning version was. So, should be all good. And they stay asleep, so it is for sure locked. But even if not, then I would have been able to go for Dragapult, go for Outraging Close Combat, and then that would still be enough damage. Diaclaw is silly. They even don't get to protect. Which would have been completely pointless, so I'm not sure why they went for it. Maybe they were just seeing, did they get the full turn sleep? But, yeah. That's good. Whenever there's a positive, at least two wins to one loss in an episode, then that is still climbing. But I guess it cancels out the previous one that was two losses and one win. So, but slowly getting there.